Hello, everyone. My name is Claudia Harmon. In the hospitality industry, we are taught that trust is our most valuable currency. But today, that trust is under attack. We are going to look at the invisible problem of scams, specifically money, romance, and travel fraud, and how they are breaking down the trust in our society. This isn't just about losing a few dollars. It's about a global crisis that affects how we talk to each other, how we travel, and how we connect in the digital age. Let's start with the hard numbers. In 2025 alone, Canadians lost a record-breaking $704 million to fraud. However, the real impact is much higher, as only about 5% of victims actually report the crime because they feel embarrassed. This massive loss means nearly $1 billion is being taken by criminals instead of going back into our local businesses, our schools, and neighborhoods. For society, this leads to a higher banking fees and more pressure on the police, which is a cost we all have to pay. While financial scams target the wallet, romance scams target the heart. These are often the most painful because they involve a double betrayal. Criminals spend months building a real emotional bond before stealing a victim's life savings. The effect on society is a rise in loneliness. Victims often pull away from friends and family, leading to mental health struggles that our hospitals are now trying to handle. When we lose the ability to trust a personal connection, we lose a piece of what holds our society together. As future hospitality professionals, travel scams hit close to home. From fake vacation rentals to fake airline tickets, these scams cost the industry billions. Reports show that the average hospitality company loses $11 million every year to fraud. Beyond the money, this creates a worried traveler. When guests stop trusting online bookings or reviews, it makes it harder for honest small businesses to find customers. We are forced to build higher security walls, which can make the guest experience feel less friendly. The effect of these scams spreads out like a ripple. We now live in a world where the trust is low. We don't answer phone calls from unknown numbers. We hesitate to help genuine charities, and we look at every online message with doubt. This negative attitude slows us down and makes it harder to work together. Society works best when we feel safe. By allowing scams to grow and spread, we are essentially paying a trust tax on every single thing we do online. In conclusion, scams are not just a personal mistake. They are a threat to our economy and our well-being. Staying informed is our best defense. By learning the signs and speaking up in our professional lives, we can start to rebuild that lost in trust. It is time we treat fraud prevention as a way to protect the people in our communities. Thank you for your time. To wrap it up, I'd like to answer a few questions. First, which scam causes the most long-term damage? Romance scams are the worst because the emotional pain lasts much longer than the money loss. Second, how does AI change things? It makes checking the truth harder. We can't always trust what we see or hear anymore. And finally, how can we in the hospitality help? By making sure all hosts are verified to keep our guests safe. Thank you again, and I hope this gives you something to think about.